it's me, Katie. Welcome back to Still the Spotlight. Sorry for the slight delay in video. I was actually away last week. I went on a little trip down to Melbourne with Sam and it was really nice, and I did actually plan on filming, and before I left I even recorded planning the outfits with me because I thought it'd be fun to do like the final looks whilst down there so you could see what I'm actually out and about wearing. But no. I should have known better. That was far too ambitious for someone with my anxiety, especially whilst traveling. So I didn't get enough footage to complete that goal, but the outfits were still cute. So I wanted to share them today. I think it's fun to kind of see what trends I'm actually incorporating into my everyday wardrobe and a little bit more of my personal style rather than always doing inspired by stuff. So hopefully you enjoy. I kind of felt like it'd be a missed opportunity not to start out with what I'm wearing today. I'm not actually going anywhere, but I wanted to look cute for the intro. If I was leaving, I think I would add on these chunky black platform sandals, very like 90s-esque, and pretty much these are my go-to whenever I'm like, oh, it's too hot and sweaty to wear my boots out, but I still want that nice chunky feel. Since most of the time my shoes are black, if there's no other black going on in the outfit, what I like to do is add two more accessories to match. First one is always just going to be the same damn bag I wear with literally everything. I am too lazy to switch bags over. And then also I will just do like black sunglasses, black hat, whatever works with the hairstyle I have going on. And it does feel very like kindergarten thought process, like head, shoulders, knees and toes, but you know, the top, the middle, the bottom, it all ties in. So you may have spotted this cute little squishy mung and thought, why did she add that? It doesn't really go with the outfit. And yeah, you're probably right, but this like has to be permanently attached to the bag at this point. I just get kind of uncomfortable in crowds, and I find especially if I'm alone at a shopping center or something like that, I just don't know what to do with my hands. But this has been my solution. I can just focus on playing with them and I'm all good. Like I said, I'm not actually going anywhere today, but I thought it was just cute springtime inspo for you. It's not spring here, but it's still that transitional weather sort of thing. I'm actually considering this maybe for brunch on Saturday because I feel like it's that kind of casual brunch markets, that sort of vibe. So you actually would have already seen this outfit if you follow me over on Instagram. One of the ones I wore in Melbourne. Pretty much I was just dying to wear this skirt. I actually picked it up at the very end of last year in the sales, but it's just been too hot to wear here because it is actually a really thick fabric. It's from the brand Ugly Shadow. Obviously, these longer length maxi skirts have been super trendy recently, but I think the key to kind of getting on board with a trend that you think you really like, but wanting to make it work long-term and more sustainable rather than just a quick turnaround of micro trend is going for something a little bit more unique and not the exact item that literally every second person is styling on TikTok. I just felt like the cut, this pleating detail, the fabric, the pinstripe, everything that goes into it, I felt like made it a little bit more unique and definitely something that can then be more timeless for my wardrobe. So this is how I wore it majority of the time because it ended up being a little bit hotter than I was expecting, but originally I planned to wear it with this jacket as well. I don't know, Sam thought that this kind of looked a bit too mismatched, but I was going for that like really casual, just threw this on vibe, you know, that like the likes of Bella Hadid do really well. I don't know, I thought that the red could be a nice complementary to the blue, but what do you guys think? This grey was actually the other option I was playing around with, but I felt like it was a little bit too oversized and also made it a bit too school uniformy. I think this one definitely looks better if it's just draped over the shoulders, but then for like actual everyday wear, how practical is that really? Another slight variation for your consideration. Unfortunately, it's still too hot here to wear it the previous way, so this is probably how I would adjust it, just to be like a little bit more casual for warmer weather. I have a feeling the sneaker combo with this sort of skirt isn't going to be for everyone, but I'm actually really liking it at the moment. But alternatively, you could just go for like white boots or probably even still the black ones. Sweatshirt jean combo, obviously an old classic, perfect if you're into more comfortable styling, but if you're looking for a way to kind of spice it up a little bit more, let me show you how I styled it. You guys would have seen this little half wraparound skirt in my trying 2022 fashion trends video. I am a big fan of the skirts over pants. I'm really vibing it, and this is my favorite way to wear it. To me, it was still feeling a little bit disjointed, like you needed one more funky item to really make it cohesive, and I figured that the perfect touch would just be a little puffer vest, especially this one that goes in line with the same color palette of the sweatshirt. This is my favorite outfit at the moment. I felt so confident, comfortable, cool, like it was just a good vibe overall. And actually this kind of has me thinking, do you guys want to see a whole video on how you can take classic outfit combinations that you already have in your wardrobe and spice them up a little bit, like the sweatshirt and jeans? I think I've done something similar, but like definitely long overdue for an updated version. The great thing about this is that it's versatile. You don't just have to wear it as a little half skirt situation layered. You can have it as a fully fledged skirt all on its own. To be honest, I have no idea whether tights are still trending, but don't really care. I'm still high on them as someone who loves to wear mini skirts and also loves to over accessorize. I feel like this is the solution to balance out an outfit. These ones I actually picked up while I was down there, and I liked them so much I wanted to wear them that night. In hindsight, kind of looks like you've just bled all over a nude pair of tights, but I thought it was giving a bit of a watercolor moment. I actually got another adorable pair of tights from a Regular Choice while I was down there from their Hello Kitty collab. I'm so excited to style these. I'm like slowly putting together outfits for a full dedicated Fruits magazine inspired video, which it's gonna be a good one. I mean, shall I just interrupt with a couple of the other accessories I picked up? Again, in the same Hello Kitty family, we have these adorable hair clips, just these baby pink leg warmers. I thought it was a color I'd get a ton of wear out of. This gorgeous butterfly belt chain, I could wear it as a necklace too. And actually all the rings I'm wearing too. I'm so excited to finally have a little ring stack. It's never really been my thing because I just feel like they have like weird stumpy little hands and I bite my fingernails, so I don't want to draw attention to it, but it can be cute, right? Other miscellaneous items include this adorable water bottle, a little Tokyo Revengers gachapon action. Surprisingly did not go crazy with anime merch. I already have too many Nendoroids pre-ordered, but I did pick up this Zoro figure, which honestly I probably wouldn't have gotten in hindsight. I was getting him thinking I would also buy the Sanji they had in the cabinet, but then they were like, oh no, sorry, they're all damaged, we can't sell them to you. And I was too awkward to then say, no, I don't want the Zoro then. So here we are. And I only got 3 things from the K-pop shop as well. I know, who am I? All the other accessories I got are in this little bag here, and they're not actually for me, they're for the little care package that I'm putting together for my friend Savannah. So I might give you a little sneak peek. I might also feature me putting together her parcel in a separate video. Back to the outfit though, I threw on my trusty little IMG corset, which I don't know how long I've had this for now, but it's definitely become a wardrobe essential to me. It's such an easy styling piece to layer. Of course, I had no other option than my trusty boots, and I do like these with it, but also I think something along the lines of the Miu Miu ballet platform shoes would look adorable and kind of take this in a different direction. And then to kind of tie that accent color back in, I wore this little hat backwards. I think I might have to readjust my hair a little bit though. So this is pretty much how I wore it. I feel like it's a little bit simple compared to what I'd usually go for, but I think it's still really cute. I thought maybe we could even add the red jacket from before as well. Actually, it might be a little too dark of a red. I'm gonna try a different jacket and also switching up the shoes. Okay, it's just started pouring down while I was getting changed, so sorry if the sound is even worse than it usually is, but this is my slightly adjusted look. I'm not sure how I feel. Like, it almost feels as though it'd be better if I just had plainer black stockings than these, but I don't know. I like where we're trying to go with the shoe situation at least. Actually, maybe it's the white that's kind of throwing off the tights, or the hat might be too a little bit like street style for the rest of the look. Now we have the slight variation on the already slight variation, but I think this is more along the lines of what I had going on in my head. Something still feels kind of off, but I think it's just like my lack of hair skills and also the fact that I can't find my red lipstick at the moment. But other than that, I think this is cool and kind of a take on that ballerina aesthetic, but make it a little bit more vampy almost with the colors. This dress, you've seen it before, I've had it for over 2 years now. It's probably still my favorite thing I own, and just the sort of thing that you'll never get rid of. And despite it being more of a statement sort of piece, I am more than happy to outfit repeat it over and over again. But for this trip to Melbourne in general, I was kind of going for more of like a cool girl effortless sort of aesthetic. Like I said, very Bella Hadid-esque. I like things to be very color coordinated, but I think that for this, things need to be a little bit more mismatched. So instead of going for just a black jacket like I typically would, I decided to throw on this oversized varsity jacket, which is probably one of my best thrift finds. I actually thrifted it for Sam about 5 years ago, but it's official Coke merch and it was only 10 bucks. It's very, I just threw this on and happened to be this cool, which honestly you don't even really need to accessorize it very much, but I will add just a couple of things. But yeah, still super easy and effortless. The only thing that's different from how I wore it was I can't be bothered changing my hair back to pigtails, and also I've added on this little skinny scarf, which I wish I had have had at the time. I think it's cool and would definitely wear again. So a couple of the days we were down there, it was actually a bit warmer than I was expecting, so I ended up having to style this skirt that I bought at Stupid Vintage, which highly recommend if you guys are into this more like genuine 2000s sort of fashion. This is kind of my take on the cargo skirts that have been trendy. This one's a bit of a shorter length and I really liked the color block detail. Obviously styling wise down there I was limited to what I had already packed with me, so I didn't really have anything that went with the color, but the great thing about it is you can actually zip the bottom off completely. So this is how I ended up wearing it, and I was still so undecided the entire day. I haven't posted the pictures to Instagram from it yet. Let me know, do you guys think it's worthy? I don't know, will you show it some love? For some reason, I was getting fisherman from it, but also a little bit of Mia Thermopolis from the Princess Diaries. Like, I feel like she would have this in her wardrobe. I don't know, that was like the only thing that was saving it for me. I do have a couple of other options for a potential redemption arc though. Okay, this is my super casual option. It definitely seems like someone who is prioritizing comfortable and practical. Like, I could walk around town all day in this look, but at the same time, I think it's still given a little something. Like, I feel cute. I think I prefer this outfit. My only issue with literally any skirts this length is it's really hard to decide on a pair of shoes, but I feel like these chunky loafers definitely give that cool girl energy, but maybe boots would be like the more classic option. Actually, the more I look at it, the more I think I do like it. It is almost giving me like a modernized version of Lindsay Lohan and Freaky Friday. Love this star tank top. Actually picked it up from the same store. Again, I feel like I need to go very casual, but the cream hoodie isn't quite hitting. Is it going to be too much if we actually bring in this pink and red stripe? I feel like it kind of blends the fact that these reds aren't the same color. Again, I don't know. I can't decide whether I love it or hate it. I think it's probably because it's quite a literal interpretation of 2000s fashion rather than the like Y2K rebrand. So it's just taking some adjusting perhaps. I think I like it. Let me know which version was your favorite in the end. Can we hear some commotion for the dress, please? This was my biggest purchase. I was very like, should I, shouldn't I? But the fabric is just so beautiful. When I tried it on, it was the perfect fit. And often I find myself thinking, if I was shopping with Hyuna, would she purchase this? And if the answer is yes, it definitely sways my decision. It does. And I totally think she would pick this up if she was vintage shopping. And channeling that, I think I want to style it with cowboy boots. Obviously it's stunning as is, and I think I would be happy just to leave it simple if I had the capability to do something with my hair. I mentioned this previously, but it's just driving me crazy at the moment. Like, it drags every outfit down. So I don't know, what do you guys think I should do with it? I'm kind of thinking, should I go back to my pinky peach hair, or should I go all pink, all ginger, blue? I don't know. What do you guys think would suit me? But since we don't immediately have access to a cooler hairstyle, I am gonna try an extra layer. Wait, that's actually even cuter than I was expecting. The pink and blue really pull from the colors in the dress, and I think it's nice just to have a little something extra to break up such a big pattern. It's been too long since I've done the dress cowboy boots combo. This used to be an old faithful of mine, and I'm remembering why. I think I might actually even wear this on Sunday for Mother's Day lunch with Mum and Nan. I don't know, I think it would be very sweet for that. The other more vintagey item I picked up is this long sheer white nightgown. I love nightgowns, always have. I often style the shorter ones just because They are a little bit more wearable. This one I fell in love with though. Sam, on the other hand, said that it looked like something a ghost in a horror film would wear, which honestly, I'm here for that too. I just think they're so pretty. I'm very excited to style it. I was actually recently watching an Alexa Sunshine 83 video and she wore a white sheer dress over jeans and I thought it looked so cute. Definitely something I remember seeing on Style Nanda a lot a few years ago, but never could make work. But I think this might be the perfect item for it. Honestly, what are we thinking? Because I definitely feel very outside of my comfort zone. It's just a bit more experimental than how I would typically style a nightgown. I just wouldn't usually go for just a bra under something so sheer, but the fact that we have the really casual classic jean paired with it, I feel like it counteracts it a bit. Style like this would be stunning for the right person. I'm just not entirely convinced that person is me. If I had to put together a Steal the Spotlight Styling 101, this would definitely be up there on the list. Just add a harness and some chunky black boots, you're good to go. And it's as simple as that because I would absolutely wear this in a heartbeat, no questions asked. Okay, there's just a couple of other items I picked up while I was down there, so I thought I'd throw in this little haul at the end. I'm not gonna style them because I already have very specific videos in mind, so it's just more of a sneak peek. The first one is this little zip up hoodie. I thought this was so cute, definitely gives me Fruits magazine vibes. Also, just like the Adidas track jackets I feel like are getting more and more trendy recently, so this is a cool alternative. Along that same path of sports influence, I also picked up this midi length skirt that has the really cool athletic detailing to it. To me, this just looked like something the Depop girlies would have gobbled up, and this and the jacket actually were both from thrift stores, whereas everything else has been from vintage stores, so more expensive. Definitely not used to shopping like that. I just go to my local op shops in my area that are literally like 3 minutes up the road. I don't even know who I am these days because typically if you guys were like, what are you watching? It'll be an anime, it'll be a K-drama. Recently, I have been watching the basketball this season. I attached myself to the Minnesota Timberwolves and I could not pass up this vintage jersey. It's literally so hard to find merch for them here in Australia. I had a whole outfit idea planned. I was gonna do it for when they made it into the second round of the playoffs, but you know, we don't want to talk about it. I noticed there was actually a lot of dead stock for this brand Face Off down there. I fell in love with the color of these bright blue pants. The fit on them is gorgeous. I love the flare. The only thing is that they are low rise, which is a little bit outside my comfort zone, but I think we can find ways to disguise that. For example, even wearing it with this little skirt over the top, this was the only thing that wasn't secondhand. I picked it up from Tibbs and Bones, but I loved the design of it, and I like the fact that I can wear it as a skirt but also as a top, so we love a versatile moment. But yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you for bearing with me. I know this video was kind of all over the place, but hopefully you enjoyed just sitting down and standing up, having a chat, and hopefully I see you again very, very soon. Bye!